So we are here after the Space Asset Resiliency Challenge. You were here for the last 3 days, actually participating in 2 different challenges.
Yes.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Michael LaRue. I provide systems engineering services with my new company, AeroCreative, and the offering is normally systems engineering, system modeling, architecture definition, and requirements definition.
Awesome. So you obviously came out here, you participated for the last 3 days. What excited you about the opportunity to work in this kind of environment?
Well, number one, I think it's a fantastic opportunity to bring in more entrepreneurial or startup methodologies, which is very attractive to me as a small business operator, and also new to being a small business, because I have many years of experience as a provider for large defense acquisition. But to be able to move to a different scale on a different kind of an acquisition cycle is really attractive to me. And in addition to that, it's obvious that there's a lot of opportunity to network and meet new people in the space, and that's can only be good for my future as a provider.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So after the last couple of days, what are you taking away from this workshop?
Well, I think I'm taking away, first of all, a personal sense of satisfaction, because I met so many great people, and the topic areas that we were addressing was really dynamic and interesting and challenging. And it made me grow into new ways of thinking about topics that I was previously not that exposed to. But that's kind of like the lot of life for a systems engineer. Come in and take any abstract problem and try to find out how to turn it into a model, and then how to define it so that it could be executed as a solution via a contract. So,
talking to a lot of government SMEs from all different realms of the subject, how do you feel being able to collaborate with them in an environment like this? Do you feel that it excels your abilities, excels the conversation? Or do you think that, or do you feel that there is a different environment in which this could prosper?
Oh, definitely, it's a new type of experience to have direct access to the customer representation. And by the way, they've all been fantastic and very open and honest, and providing exactly the type of information that we needed as a team. But it's so exciting too, because I've always worked with the customer. Okay, but it's always on a brokered basis, because I'm representing a big like Boeing or Northrop. So I might be talking to the pilot, but I'm talking to them constrained by the way that they wanted me to extract information from a customer-supplier relationship. Here, it's more of a colleague or peer level, so that I can extract the information directly for the benefit of making the challenge more responsive and overall valuable. I think that's the way to say it.
So that open dialogue kind of pushed this process further and faster, because you have the ability to not be constricted by strict questions to ask a person.
Absolutely, a lot of freedom in that, and there's power in having that direct communication. Yeah, absolutely.
It's fantastic. What was the most fun part of this process for you?
Well, I always look for what was most fun.
Yeah, fun, just anything.
Working with the team,
right?
And then I like to be somewhat assertive in offering guidance or leadership when it comes to the working at the whiteboard. So I'm not bashful about taking the pen. And so when I see the group working constructively and feeling as if I've got a portion of the leadership aspects of that, it gives me satisfaction, and that's fun.
Yeah,
without being
absolutely.
too self-serving, but it's a great opportunity, and I had fun doing that.
That's awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Michael?
I'd like to say that it's a great opportunity. I'm optimistic for the future, because I think that I have a lot to add to the space, and I'm looking forward to developing that further. And the kind of connections that I've made, I'm optimistic about what lie ahead. So that's very good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Michael. You've been absolutely awesome.
You're welcome.